Same name, same settings every time. Every time I have to remind YouTube about it. This is a very silly thing. Anyway. Okay, more likes can attract more viewers. It's okay. Hi, Shah. Okay, what is that sound? Ah, okay, let me turn it off. That's my massager. I turned it off. It's just that I'm going to sit here for a bit. I thought maybe that will not make that sound. But anyway, you're going to hear a lot of ASMR anyway. I'm going to eat in front of you. Thank you, Chris. I did make a video on Solana. I did mention the $40, not exactly 40. I mentioned the first drop towards 49, then towards 42. But I did offer a bullish case scenario. Hey, hi, Nilavi. Thank you for the money gun. You and your big drops. The Solana's case scenario can go bullish if 57 dollar holds, not 57, 55. If $55 holds, Solana can turn bullish and it can stretch towards $73. Pretty much same like what you hear from me in case of XRP, our YouTubers. And that can be the bullish case scenario I can offer for Solana, but it really needs to hold not even 55, I'm sorry, I'm talking from my head, it's 53. So sorry, 53. If it breaks below 53, Solana's bullishness is over. And then it's very, very confirmed kind of that Solana is going to drop towards 49. After it breaks 49, it will be dropping towards 42. So that will be the case scenario of Solana. Karamat says, hi sir, from long time, I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm doing well. I just didn't come live. I was occupied and live takes away a good amount of my time. So I decided to consume that time somewhere else. And usually it's like 50, 60 people. It's not that the whole planet is waiting for me. Now just wondering if you think Steem exchange has potential. It's Canadian. I'm interested. I have never heard of them, to be very honest with you. And let me check how are they doing in terms of ranking. Where the hell is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, top 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Where the hell is Steem? Steem. It's not in top 50. I will just continue till top 100 if I could see Steem exchange. And these are ranked by power, by the way. So it's not a random ranking. It's not ABC. It's ranked by their performance. Nope, not in top 100. So it might be decent exchange, but Steem is not anywhere in sight. That is a very questionable thing, because if bad exchanges like L Bank, they are in the top 20. If Steem is not there, it makes it very, very, very challenging. Thanks for the hard work, Shah. I appreciate it. Thank you, King. I appreciate you being here. Sandy says low. Chris says, what's up? Thank you, Chris. All good. I'm just hungry and doing live at the same time. Sonoma. What is Sonoma? Even if you speak the hard truth sometimes, you are one of the few I listen to. Thank you, King. The good dad is here. I see you all the time. Hello, watching from Macau. Happy to watch your live, Shah. I'm always happy to see you here. And then Nilavi and Gem Gun. Wow, okay. I'm calling it something wrong. So she gave me a gem gun. It's not a money gun. And talk about being naive. I don't know anything. Please, what other exchanges can one use after Binance? After Binance, what you can use is KuCoin, second exchange that I trust. If you don't want to do KYC, you don't want to give them your documents, then use VPN and use MEXC. I don't respect that exchange whatsoever, but the but is that they let you use it without KYC, which is the best part, and they let you do leverage like crazy. So if you're trying to do 125x, MEX will let you do, will give you that option. And then if you get into smaller ones, you can get into BitGet, Bybit, and all that stuff. Bro, what is your sentiment for Dogecoin? It is a meme coin. I don't trade meme coins. I stay away from them. They are always pump and dump. They are massively manipulated. And last I checked, it was 2021. The overall supply, I think it was 60 or 70% of supply was in the hands of 8 people. It was 7 or 8 people I checked. So all Dogecoin belongs to them. So the rest of the people who are buying, thank you, Ateeb. So the rest of the people that are buying Dogecoin is actually contributing. It's like donating your money to them because they have big bags, and whenever Doge goes up, they sell on you. A very bad example, but it's like XRP in Ripple in case of XRP. Whenever XRP goes a bit higher every month, that is the time when Ripple starts selling. So in this case, instead of dealing one Ripple, you're dealing with a lot of Ripples. You have like 7 or 8 people. So you can go and check their wallets. It's very easy. Everything is on the blockchain. You can see who is holding how much. This is not guesswork. It's available there. I can tell you to the cent and the number of coins these people have. You have premium Telegram group? Yeah, it's for $10. I have like 300 members now. So you can join. It's you can send me a DM, or the link of that is on profile as well. And you just need to go to my Telegram, the free Telegram, and say premium. The bot will guide you. My community is called Crypto News Media. A very awkward name, but instead of searching, because you might end up with scammers, the best way is to, this is how it looks like, Crypto News Media. It has over 8,000 members, but it's best to click on the link on my profile or ask me in a DM. Is there anything okay, there is a question by YouTubers. Oh, so many questions. Ish. Any forecast for PEPE? Nocando here. Nocando. No can do. We call you even wrong stuff. It's not Nocando, it's no can do. Forecast for PEPE, I can get you a forecast on PEPE. I have not checked PEPE myself, but we can get PEPE done. Okay, so that request is there. PEPE lover, yes, he trades PEPE a lot. What do you think about Binance? Can it close? No. Binance, thank you, Michael, for the gift. Binance is the, what do you call it? Is there anything supreme, like the most supreme, most elite? Binance is the NASDAQ or the New York Stock Exchange of crypto space. CZ sacrificed himself for the survival of Binance, and everything will be done to ensure nothing happens to Binance. So it was secure before, now it is more secure because the case is gone. Now Binance has zero issues whatsoever. SEC is gone. So BNB will pump, and they have a lot of supporters. They have a lot of supporters who understand what Binance is, people like me. Thank you, Mixmo. It's a complicated name, hard for me to read. People like me, we support Binance in whatever form possible. Like when it dropped to 224, thank you for the perfume. What I did is that I took a long, and my position when I took it to 224, it actually started from 226. So it was $2 expensive for me because it pushed it. But I'm holding that floor, and I'm expecting that it will create a floor, and when the markets get better, it's only going to go up. There's no ceiling on it. So the safety and the BNB and everything is all good. At bullish case scenario still existing, at 3 days chart making head and shoulder. Eesh. 3-day chart is, let me look at it actually. Let me look at Ethereum, watch list, Ethereum, because Ethereum is giving mixed signals like Cardano. Cardano was giving mixed signals too. And always remember, these patterns are all good, but at the end of the day, they are patterns. Where is head and shoulder? Are you talking about inverted head and shoulders? Let me check. I'm going blind maybe. At 3-day chart. Yeah, there is no head and shoulder. Let me make it 1 day. If I could see something. I see more of a cup on 1 day. But even that is very ugly. Let me use a 4-hour. It's not getting anywhere. Anyway, I will tell you what the hell is going on with Ethereum. Thank you, Adrian. Okay, let me just go back. Where is my Ethereum? Ethereum. Okay, so Ethereum is right now sitting around 2000 something. Okay, and I think if you're looking for a bullish case scenario, as long as 1990 holds, the same old story that I offered in the past as well, this thing needs to hold 1990. If it holds 1990, you can expect Ethereum to go to 2280. And that is pretty much that I can, 2280 is the maximum that I can offer. Yeah, it doesn't matter how I look at it. Oh, the head and shoulder that, it is not a clean one, but the inverted head and shoulder is appearing on 1 hour. But it's a very ugly one. That anyhow, if it holds 1990, you can expect it to pump up. Too much of discussion on Ethereum. Okay, now let's talk about PEPE, requested by our favorite person. Okay, so PEPE, we had a chart, and the PEPE lover would remember we had offered this, that it would go towards this resistance. It didn't go full, but it did go, and of course it reacted to it. Now it's down. Now it's reacting to its support. So from here, the story is very simple. As long as, how many zeros are these? 5 zeros, 10 holds, 1031 basically. It's sitting at 1081. You can expect it to rally again towards 1200, but 1200 and above actually. But if the support doesn't hold, then PEPE will break. And there is no structure that I would look at and I would say, yeah. And it is kind of going in a horizontal channel, to be very honest with you. Yeah, so it's channel blocked. Okay, let's look at questions. Doge, I discussed already. Disconando, a bit complicated name, followed the live. Thank you, Adrian. Twix says, hello, Shah. Hello, Twix. Over 99 messages. Who is messaging? What's your opinion about CZ leaving Binance? It was the best decision to do. Those who are not in my Telegram, I say it over and over again. It's a free Telegram. I had a discussion with someone, if it was in a condo, someone who wanted to take a long on BNB. It was sitting at, I don't know, 230 something, and then it went to 270. But I discussed that before that happened. Of course, it went from 270 to down. But all that happened because of the mix of the events. So if I break it down, the moment they offered them $4 billion, I said that I have not been a billionaire, but I have been educated by a woman who is a billionaire. She created some women clothing stuff and she became wealthy. She said that she had over 30 patent infringements and copyright issues. She never fought them. She said, never go for fights. It always damages your business. It's not worth fighting. And I use two examples, living example. One is Michael Jackson, who fought his whole life proving that he's not a pedophile, and it destroyed his life. And second is, in current era, is this pirate guy, the guy who is in the Pirates of Caribbean. I forgot his name. Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp, he fought the case for years. He won, but what is left? Nothing. It destroyed him totally. So when they offered $4 billion, I said CZ will plead guilty and he will pay, and that is the best way around it. There is no other solution to it. So, and the prediction of CZ leaving Binance, I predicted that on the 8th of November, and I received that information from my team because of the connections and the circuit. We received that on 26th of October. So we knew that who is coming, and we knew that he's going to leave. And all they were looking for, all that Binance was waiting for, was an offer that SEC will make. And of course, they made a big offer. Binance didn't even bother fighting it. So CZ leaving, it's 18 months. He will come back. I mean, 1 year, 2 years passes like this. What he has created is something really big. This is not CZ's first business, by the way. He had another business called Fusion. So he understands how things work, and this sacrifice was really important. And if Binance had died, we all would have suffered, because the collapse of Binance is 20 times bigger than FTX and the Luna case scenario. I just put some bunch in render. What do you think, Shah? It's a good project, no problem whatsoever with render, but putting a bunch in render, that is a $1.2 billion market cap project. Every push, every 2x on render is going to be painful, because you would need $1 more billion for it to 2x. So it's easier to push smaller projects to higher targets rather than pushing billions of dollars to higher targets. But of course, people have imaginary thoughts about stuff as well. What are your thoughts about Filecoin, all-time high again? Filecoin has 39 other competitors if they have not added one more. There are 40 people doing the same thing. 40 projects are out there. So Filecoin alone going and hitting the all-time high, that will be very funny. Is Doge bullish? What do you expect? I mean, Doge can get bullish easily. It's a meme coin. You just need community hype and Doge army and Shiba army and all that stuff, and it will go bullish. These things, they don't have any fundamentals, and they don't have any good technicals. You can look at the chart, you can give a TA, of course, that is possible, but when you look at the fundamentals, there is nothing to look at. It's total rubbish. Okay, let me see what our YouTubers saying. Is it safe to keep a long-term holding in Binance? Yes, I have my money in Binance, so thanks. No problem. Can you talk about Quant? That's a true gem. Oh my God. Quant. I'm sure it's a true gem because it's ISO 2022. I mean, we looked at the security and privacy of Quant. It was awful. but who reads white paper? I'm going to do a TA on Quant for you, and let's not talk about fundamentals. Bitcoin, as long as $35,200 holds, Bitcoin is bullish. You can expect Bitcoin to rally towards $40,000, and Bitcoin is respecting that. The last drop that I checked, it was around 35,600 and something. So it is staying bullish through and through. Let me eat a bit. Is it now still a good time to buy Solana? Yes, if you have a gambling behavior, why not buy something that is close to its top and a high uncertainty that it will drop. It may be drop. Yeah, I mean, at least, yeah, I mean, I cannot give you financial advice. Thoughts on Solana, brother? It's maintaining its level. I mentioned $53. If it doesn't break below 53, it can do one more high, but Solana will drop. 49 is the promised land. You will see Solana at 49. Watching from Quebec, Canada. Good to see you, Sandy, and welcome. The only bragging right I have is that I've been to Montreal twice in 1 year. I think I travel to Montreal quite often because of business work, but it depends. Where is food? Food is here. I'm trying to eat. Any other exchanges without KYC? Yes, there are. But they get shadier. Like I receive so many offers every now and then from exchanges. So far, I think I've been contacted by BitGet. I have been contacted by LBank. There was another one. And a few ones that I don't recognize even. So they come and they offer, and in one of them I did see that no KYC. So I think of course they don't go around and publicize it. They don't want it to be seen. It's not considered to be something nice. But there are people who are doing things without KYC. There was a time when Binance was doing stuff without KYC. So, okay, so Quant is stuck in the structure. Okay, it's called triangle, if I'm not wrong. And if it breaks out, I can give you actually the breakout target. So the breakout, it is at $100. So if it breaks out towards $100, that will indicate that this thing has broken out of its structure, which looks like this. And $100, it will be sitting here. That will mean that it's going to stop going down. It's going to start going up. Then Quant will be rising, and I can offer you rising targets as well. So then you will be looking at Quant rallying towards 110. The confirmation is at $100. After $100, you can expect it to go up towards 102, 4, 6, 8, and 10. That will be the confirmation, but if that does not happen, you will be seeing Quant going towards 95. If 95 breaks, you will be seeing all lower numbers on Quant. And this is what time frame? This is hourly. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's look at YouTube again. For some reason, we have more people today. Which coins are the best for daily trading? Personally, I like XRP. XRP is really easy to trade. It offers a lot of volume, and that makes XRP the best to trade. So if you're a good trader and you're trying to make like 30 to 80% profit on daily basis, I'm not saying that you will make it, but I'm saying that it's possible with XRP because XRP moves 1-2 cents on daily basis. So it will be either going 1 cent up or 1 cent going down, and that every cent it is a lot to make money. And I see people using higher leverage, but I'm talking about a leverage at 25. Okay. Please tell us about top 5 coins for long-term holding. Don't do that. I'm not your top 5 coins guy. I'm totally against that. That's how Alex Becker became famous. People don't know he was a SEO guy. He realized people like these top 5 coins, or this project will do 100x and that kind of stuff. He was the first one who cracked it. And he had 200,000 followers on YouTube. All of a sudden, he crossed 1 million. And now he's the crypto guru of the market. He launched his project called Tokyo something, New Tokyo something. And of course, now he has established his footing. Now he has people behind him. Now he's being considered as a respectable entity. But you go back, it's pretty much like what you see with Tai Lopez, the guy with garage videos. Hi, I'm standing here in my garage. These are my Lamborghini and Ferrari, but I respect these books more. That guy who started the trend of showing Lamborghinis and attracting viewers. And after that, everyone started doing that shit. So the top 5, I'm not your top 5 guy. I believe that if you like what you see, you will follow. If you don't want to follow, it's your own loss. So I'm here with the same agenda as Alex to become famous, but I would do it a bit differently. Market dumping on Black Friday? I don't think so, but people are saying. So if they forcefully dump it, I don't know. Okay, now let's look at questions. Now let me scroll through this fast. People have messaged overly. There's one guy that has spammed with DYDX. I will stop him from messaging more. He has literally spammed. Now let me check if there is any other spammer. Yes, there is. Top 3 coins. Let me mute this account as well. You guys are exploiting the chances of everyone who could comment. People comment one time, but you comment 100 times. That is really, really bad, which means that you will not even receive your answer. And I've muted 5 accounts so far. Yeah. Okay. Is it good to buy coins with just $100,000 market cap? $100,000 market cap. The lower the market cap, the more the risk. The moment you go below 100 million, it is the riskiest zone. So below 100, 1,000 and 100 million is kind of the same thing. It's an exaggerated statement, but it becomes extremely risky. So you really, really need to be careful. And you really need to understand what you're doing. Crypto King XRP says you only speak facts. Thank you. That is what I want to hear. If it is safe to keep long term. Yes, it is. What about Cardano? Cardano, I did make a video for it and I did share the targets. Let me go back to the targets so I can think about it. So it was sitting at what? I didn't do Cardano regularly and now I'm forgetting. It's sitting at 38 cents. And the support that I offered, where was it? I'm just going to look at it, okay? I think I offered a support at 35 cents. And Cardano, yeah, it was at 35. So as long as 35 cents holds, the video will come out, you will see it there as well. As long as 35 cents holds on Cardano, you can expect Cardano to go back towards 40 and then break and then start rallying towards 48 cents as well. But all that stuff can happen if 35 cents holds. Cardano is in the phase of fake out right now. What I see with Cardano is that it is acting bullish, but it's not so convincing. And on top of it, it is moving sideways. If you look at the chart, the market is going to go sideways, by the way, because of the Black Friday that someone mentioned. because of the Thanksgiving, because of the all events that are happening, market is going to get slow a bit. People are contributing their time towards these festives instead of playing crypto. So keep that in mind. Hey Lakeside, good to see you. Thank you for the roses. I'm seeing you after a long time. I mean, I was missing for a few days, but you came after a long time as well. What are your thoughts on GALA? I can do a GALA for you, and the fundamental thoughts are that I would not invest in long term unless they solve their lawsuit. The only person who proved how to deal with a lawsuit and put an end to it is CZ. He got rid of it like that. Everyone else, I mean, even the criminal ones like Sam, he fought it for years. Those who are not criminals like XRP, Ripple, they have not done anything wrong. It's just that they're stuck with it, unfortunately. I mean, if misfortune had a name, it would be Ripple. They're stuck with it for years and years, and it's continuing. And same is the case with GALA. With GALA, it's worse because it's founders fighting. So, and now they have filed a case against Kraken. So you have one more disaster. So everyone who is acting legal, they all will suffer massively. Okay. Search KN going. Okay, this is. What about Babydoge? Held over 2 years and no change. Babydoge is a meme coin. It's a shit coin basically, and I don't know if it got listed somewhere or not. Stay away from Doge, Shiba, Floki, Kisu, Ryoshi, all this stuff. I mean, if you want to hold something long term, it should be a sensible project compared to these kind of funny projects. Is it safe to keep holding long term in Binance? Yes, it is. Do you like ICP and Caspa? ICP, I'm not so happy with it. From the start, from the day it was launched, I didn't like what they're doing. It was pretty much, the same stuff. And Caspa, I mean, everyone is buying it. Everyone is talking about it. I mean, the overall, it's not doing something innovative, but the overall technology that they have and the people behind it, they are intellectuals. They are intellectuals. I don't know how much of marketers they are, but at least they know what they're doing in terms of the technology. But what they're doing is it's a proof of work cryptocurrency. It's not the first proof of work, and it's not something new to this space. So they already have other crypto projects who are doing POW, which is proof of work. So I don't go for projects that are saturated. I mean, who likes to invest in something that is overly saturated? Unless they come with a very unique proposition. Like, for example, I wanted to start a restaurant business in Kabul, and like every city or every country, there are always so many restaurants, right? In every corner, you would see 3. So I thought that what can I offer that would make me look different? And of course, this was based off the book called Blue Ocean Strategy. I had recently, I had read that book. I attended a mastermind. All rich people from the world, they came, they had discussions, and then this one guy who was leading this whole thing, he recommended that book. I read that book, I loved it, and I learned what does it mean to have a blue ocean inside a red ocean where everyone is fighting and bleeding. So what I did is that I offered the same food that is available to everyone at home, which was available to the men as well outside, but it was available in a dirty place, and it was only available to the men. It was not available to the women or the families. So they all couldn't enjoy the food, the simple food that Afghans eat on regular basis in exotic place, in a place where they would go and enjoy the environment, and of course they would like the food because they know the food, right? I did that, and it became famous very soon. It was called Village. So it had this village theme, and I was able to create a space for myself in a very saturated market, and I didn't suffer, and my business started booming. So this whole thing about proof of work or other technologies, when your technology is not a clear-cut distinguisher, it doesn't make it. There's something that Elon Musk says. I don't agree with him on a lot of things, but there are some things that I agree. He says that when you're trying to create a product which is trying to be a little different, that is not enough. Your product needs to be a lot different if you're going to go out and compete. Same is the case with crypto. When I look at Caspa or anyone else, I need them to be very different than what they're fighting with, because there are giants sitting who are doing proof of work, and Caspa needs to kill all of them. And we will see. But like I said, they have intellects behind it. They're very smart people behind this one. So at least you know that intelligent people will do something about it, but will they implement or not? That is a whole separate discussion. Okay, I had a request of a coin. Which one was it? GALA, yeah. Let's look at GALA. Okay, so GALA is staying above its trend line. Right now, you're expecting GALA. Okay, so GALA's resistance is at 0.026. Its support is at 0.021. It's not in the middle, but it will come to the middle. It's sitting at 0.024. And what we expect is that it will continue to trend, hopefully, and go towards this resistance. So the expectations are that maybe it will come down to this zone, thank you EK, and then it will go towards this resistance. And if it wants to break out, that will be the opportunity for it to break out. If it doesn't, it will dump. And then this will not hold either. This will break all the way down. So even the support will not be a support anymore. It will be a useless support. It's a 4-hourly, so it's respectable. Okay. Okay, did you mention anything on, okay, I'll not take the name. If you are a VIP member, then I would understand. If that's not the case, then that would be a separate story. Why nobody is talking about CHIA and XCH? These are more of like coding codes. I'll see what the hell they are. CHIA. CHIA. It's always good to check. XCH, okay, this is the full name. CHI. Why would they name it this? CHI is a layer 1 blockchain. There we go. I mean, you can pretty much guess before opening. It will be layer 1, layer 2, proof of work, a DAO, and what is left there? Yeah, some other blockchain verifying transactions and doing it 120 times faster. That uses its own custom designed programming language called CHIA and novel custom consensus mechanism. Okay. I mean, CHIA network is first proof of time function was released in 2019. So nothing exciting about the technology because it's layer 1. How they do it is a separate discussion, but layer 1 technology, it's pretty old. And how old are they? Oh, they are from 2021 and it's down. It was at 1,065, it's sitting at $26. This is a disaster. But I don't blame it, it's layer 1 technology. So it's sitting at $230 million market cap. Even this market cap is a lot. If they survive this price, I think you should be happy with CHI. Okay, watching from Quebec too. Oh, nice shadow cat. I think when I went to Montreal and I did videos and maybe went live, I didn't go live there, but I think I started attracting a lot of people from Quebec. Thank you for our signal and our daily update video. Thank you so much, Shadow, for coming and speaking in English. I would have tried to learn French, but My brain is a bit slow. Is it good to buy coins with just 100? Okay, this is the same question. This guy has spammed as well. I should have blocked him. Thank you, Michael, for the espresso, I think. Can I keep long time holding in Binance? Yes, yes, and yes. Cardano, have covered Cardano. If you missed Cardano, it's getting recorded on YouTube. I have a very hardworking team member who timestamps it, so you can watch it. Hey man, how are you? I'm good. Good to see you, Binod. Someone asking about me, how I am. That's nice. Let me have a bit. Someone is asking for DYDX. So let's do DYDX. And Axie Infinity, bro. I'll cover both aspects of it, Axie Infinity, because it's a project I have seen from very close. Axie. What were the spellings? This was Axie Infinity. What happened to the AXS? Thank you, Nilavi. There is Axie Infinity. Okay. So as we know, it went to 150 and it dropped down to $5, which we don't blame. And it is still higher than what it was launched at. It's $800 million market cap. My God. But it's the first P2P, not P2P, it's P2E. So not a shocker. Okay, now first let's talk about TA. Let me do a TA on Axie and then I'll talk about the fundamentals. We are here for longer hours today anyway. I have 45 minutes left. So we can do it. So this is the 4 hours. Okay, nice. So Axie Infinity support is at $5.5. So it needs to hold $5.5 to give you any hopes of going further up. If it doesn't hold $5.5, then you will see Axie Infinity again at $4. And going back to 5.5, you can expect it to go from here. It's sitting at 5.83 right now. You can expect it to go to 6. And once it breaks above $6, that will indicate it's going to go more bullish. Then your next stop will be 6.5, 6.8, all the way towards $7. But one thing that you need to keep in mind is that this is all short term. In long term, Axie Infinity is a messed up project. They have inflation issues in their project and they are not able to solve it. One of the biggest reason of their suffering is their another coin, which is their game coin. It's called SLP, which people trade as well, unfortunately. So the smooth love portion, that is the one that is inflating actually, not this one. This one is not inflating that much. But the overall economy is dying because of the concept. It's called P2E, which is play to earn. You play games, you make money, no one loses. And as you can understand, just by saying no one loses, it means that someone has to lose. And over here, someone who is going to lose is Axie Infinity itself, which is why for Axie Infinity to do even half of what it had is impossible. Until and unless they come out and they fix it. When I read their white paper, I was shocked. It was mentioned in their white paper that this thing will inflate eventually, and they don't know how to fix it, so they don't have a solution for it either, but this will inflate. Thank you, Nilavi. That's so many gifts, and this is my first time with this. So with the Axie Infinity, they came out very clean, and they mentioned it that this thing is going to inflate and they don't have a solution for it. And that was pretty much the time for me to get out of it, because it was a red flag, but people didn't read. In my days in 2021, a lot of people were talking about SLP. If I get lucky and I do a search, and I will be able to show you some examples from 2021 SLP. Okay, it's my own memes coming. Yeah, there is this one post. This is December 16, 2021. So what I wrote is that I see everyone crying about SLP everywhere, and sadly the owners of TA groups, the technical analysts, never read, so give useless responses. SLP will not move up until they launch Project L, which is next year, and that was the only expectation, that they will come out and they will fix it, and they never launched that, and it never got fixed. So with Axie Infinity, long term, it's a disaster to hold. I would recommend to find other projects. There are thousands of projects out there. Don't stick to Axie Infinity or projects like that. The whole point of explaining is that stay away from P2E. Anything that is a play to earn, stay away from it. No one has fixed this problem. No one has a solution for it yet. Okay, should I wait to buy ALT now? If you are looking for a cheaper price, yes. If you have 15K, where you invest? I would first learn before I invest even $15. Okay, now let's look at these comments. My God, you guys are commenting too. Okay, is it possible Cardano reach 23? Yeah, the moment it breaks the support, it will go there. So here, a person from Afghanistan, could you tell me how would Avax perform is it good investment? How is it related to me being Pashtun? Avax is created by Afghans. Anyway, it was okay, not connected relationship. Avax, I think you're talking about Avalanche, yeah? Yeah, long term is a good project. It's overhyped these days for some reason. I think it's because it pumped 100% in 30 days. People went bananas about it. Yeah, but this is not the only coin. And I mean, anyway, long term, it can do well if they perform, because what Avax is doing, it's a layer 1 blockchain again. This is again another layer 1 technology. To perform well, they really need to fight. And by the way, before you think I'm lying, it's written here, layer 1 blockchain. And we saw layer 1 other technologies as well. So everyone is fighting over it. Everyone is fighting for their own survival, doing the same shit over and over again. So Avax they have a $7 billion market cap, which means they hold a bigger chunk of the market, which is good for them. If they continue to hold the chunk and continue to survive, they can do well. Otherwise, they have a lot of competitors. I don't know how many, but I would not be shocked if I go and check how many layer 1 projects are there, and I find out that there are 180 projects out there. I mean, if there are 40 projects on storage, which is a bit more complicated technology than layer 1, then why not? 180, 200, 500, they all can exist. So yeah, that is what you need to keep in mind, that if you're going to go long term on Avax, it's going to be very questionable. You need to find out how good their team is. Are they going to deliver? How are they going to expand? Okay, so DYDX, same case as Link. Okay, so DYDX, thank you, Monkey. Oh, so the story is like Link, which is extremely sad. sad because I didn't see it to trade it because I traded the shit out of Link. Each of this candle is 1 week. So this is 1 year. So the whole year, DYDX has screwed up its investors by giving them false hope, like Link did. And it was stuck in this inside this channel. And let me give you the targets of the channel. So right now it has actually broken out of the channel, which is not broken. It is just tipping out of it. But of course, this is weekly. So it is trying to break out like Link. And this is pretty much the support, because from where it breaks out, it turns into its support. So 3.33 is the support for DYDX. If this thing doesn't hold, DYDX will go back to its channel where it was living his whole life, and it will be stuck. So then DYDX will be playing inside $1 to $3. Every time it goes to $3, starts dumping, then it goes to $1, it starts pumping, because that's how people behave. Those who fall in love with women, men, or whatever, they become blind. Same is the case with crypto. Caspa, Avax, they are doing the same thing with DYDX, I assume. It goes to $1, they all start buying. They say, oh, they are missing the opportunity, you know, moon. And it goes to $3. Some of them, they don't sell. And the others who didn't sell last time, this time they sell. And then it goes down on them. Next time when it goes up, it's the same people who didn't sell last time, this time they sell, and the other ones, they buy it. And it's basically, it's called handing over. It's you're giving the shit from one person to another, and you're just transferring it until this cycle breaks. So until the cycle breaks is when everyone decides to stop selling. So that is the time when it breaks out of it, because every time it goes to $3, the previous ones who were angry with DYDX, they sell. So this is the moment of truth for DYDX. If it wants to prove that it is bullish and it wants to go to $6, it needs to stay above 3.3. Quant, I have done Quant. Quant is done. ADA is done as well. You can watch it on YouTube. It is getting recorded. Not hard to find me. Search me by full name, you'll find me. Where is the crypto market heading short term? It is bullish and moving sideways, but it is not bearish short term. What about graph? We can do a graph if you have not spammed the hell out of it. Yeah, you have not. The guy who has spammed is a quant guy. I'll not respond anyway. GRT, I think, is the graph. Let me write the full name graph. Okay. ADA, I have done ADA. Realistic view on XRP and price prediction. It's very realistic. If they don't win the case and there is no bull run, $1 is the top. It will never see $1. And that's why my max is 80 cents. If they win the case, let's not talk about win case. If there is a bull run and they have still not, if they still haven't won the case, then the maximum is $2. It will break above $1 out of stupidity of people, but it will not survive more than, it will not go above $2. If they win the case, that opens the doors. The first rally will be towards $2, irrespective of the market. The market can be all bearish and everything. It will rally. It will rally madly. If they win the case and there is a bull's rally in existence, the maximum is $5. It cannot go above $5. That's pretty much where everyone who is holding big bags and they're stuck, they all will leave. They all will get the hell out of it. Okay. What about gas? Gas is a new project. TA on that will not work. If I give you something on gas, that will be it will be a disaster. It doesn't have history. You need to understand that TA needs history to prove. That's how it works. It looks at past data and then predicts the future. Thanks, much needed. No problem. Avax, I did talk about good morning. Good morning, SEO, social media, sir. Nice name. BTC update, I have done that. If you missed, watch it on YouTube. YouTubers, I'll come to you. There are over 100 comments here. Is there any one special thing you are waiting for these days? One special thing. Yeah, I'm waiting for the crash of the market. I'm expecting that towards mid-December maybe. And yeah, that's one special thing I'm waiting for. What do you think about Rose? We can do a Rose, no problem. I'll do a Rose for you. I have never checked this project, what the hell they do. I have a Rose bot. I never checked what Rose does. Let me check. Because sometimes I receive it from people. Oasis network, okay. Some reason Rose, huh? Let's see. Oasis is the leading privacy-enabled scaling layer 1 blockchain. So it's again a layer 1 blockchain with the added spice of privacy-enabled thing. It combines high throughput and low gas fees, secures architecture to provide a next generation blah blah, Web3, power, DeFi, gamify, NFTs. They have written pretty much all the sexy words there. Talk about DeFi, then talk about gamify, NFTs, Web3, data tokenization. Tokenization is becoming now a new fancy word because of XRP Army. Thanks to them, they thought that this is something they found out, which we were doing in shitcoins from 2020, but it's okay. They thought it's something new. So now people are using this term in their descriptions as well. And data DAO, why not? They thought DAO is missing, let's add that spice as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's a layer 1 technology, so nothing on Rose per se. And how much have they stolen from the market? $460 million, for the love of God. Yeah, I think if I start checking, start searching for layer 1 technologies, I will find 200. I will find 200. I mean, today I found 3. Imagine if I start digging deeper. Not digging deeper, they are on the surface. I just need to check what they do. Okay, let's talk about Graph's TA. So Graph is moving in channel. It has created a double top, which means it's going to go down an easier TA, fortunately. So its resistance is at 0.143. It's sitting at 0.138. And you should expect it to go to 0.12. And the only thing I cannot see here is what the hell is with the time frame. I think it's 1 hour or 4 hours. It's 4 hours. Okay, so 4 hours is respectable. And I think this thing is getting tired anyway. So it is again stuck inside this channel, the graph, but this is not weekly. It's 4 hours, so it's like a few days. And this is the double top. Now it should go down. And it should stop here at the support. So its support is at 0.12. If it doesn't stop at 0.12, you will see graph dumping further. I'll do Rose. Just give me a second. 30 minutes to go. My God, why did I decide to do 1.5? Thank you, Helen. Thank you for the heart. Okay, what do you think about Rose? I did mention that. Way BTC mining is not moving with BTC because I met 2 people who have invested $250,000 each in BTC mining companies, and they asked me the same question. That was a few weeks ago. And the reason is that mining business is not profitable anymore because of the oversaturation. It was profitable when Bitcoin halving meant something. Now Bitcoin halving doesn't mean anything anymore. I mean, look at it. If you're halving 10,000 Bitcoins to 5,000, you're losing 5,000 Bitcoins. But if you're halving 1 Bitcoin to half or 2 Bitcoins to 1, that doesn't mean shit. So that's why it's affected. So I would recommend to get out of it when there is a bull run. When it's a bull run and the mining companies, they start making better revenues and it starts going up to where you bought, get the hell out of it. Don't get into mining. Mining will kill you. I know a lot of miners and it's a big disaster. My friend, can you please explain about Arbitrium? Arbitrium, I can do a TA on that for you, but I will check it for you as well as what they do. Let's pray it's not a layer 1 Arbitrium because they just launched. I hope they are doing something new. Arb. $1.2 billion market cap. Okay. Thank God it's not layer 1, it's layer 2. At least it's a bit different. It's a layer 2 technology and it's on Ethereum, of course, why not? And it uses optimistic rollups to achieve its goal of improving speed, scalability, cost efficiency on Ethereum. Nice. Arbitrium benefits from the security and compatibility of Ethereum. Yeah. Another benefit is the higher throughput and lower fees compared. Okay. This made it possible thanks to moving most of the computational and storage load off chain. Okay. So it has a governance, it has a DAO. So everyone has a DAO. This one has it too. It's a layer 2 technology. And it's built on Ethereum. And that's pretty much it. And it's always the same story. Improved speed, efficiency, and lower fee. Something that XRP is selling it to its people as well. Yeah, so fundamentally, there's nothing new. I have seen other layer 2 technologies as well. Some people are actually upgrading to layer 2. So they're going from layer 1 to layer 2. So it is what it is. Shiba Inu, stay away from Shiba Inu. Don't buy meme coins. Let's look at YouTubers. Idris says, glad to see you after 2 years. Glad to see you as well, brother. 1 year went in war, collapse of Afghanistan, then me getting divorced. I went through loads of shit. And the other year, it was good. We had some amazing time in 2021. Shit ton of money. Okay. SNT and KSM are under top 10 highest developers in the market. Yeah, KSM I know. Michael, someone already pointed it out to me, who is behind KSM, and that's why I said, a big level of intellects are behind KSM. SNT I don't know, but KSM I know, because they pointed it out to me in the white paper. I think it was the white paper of Ethereum as well. So they are there, but you need to understand, businesses don't just work on technology. A good example of that is IBM. IBM has one of the most smartest people out there. Thank you, Nilavi. Okay, now the sounds of the game has started. Is it outside? Yes, it is outside. Yeah, but if I walk, you will see me in my panties. So, the intellect is good, but it doesn't run the business. To run the business, you need to have intelligent people. A better example than IBM is actually Tesla. Tesla was created by 2 very intelligent people, very futuristic. You all love it. So, of course, it was good, right? But what they didn't have is Elon Musk, a person who is outspoken, the best marketer of our time. Elon Musk is not a businessman. He's not an entrepreneur. He's a very good marketer. That's all he has. He understands the new generation. He understands they like memes and all that stuff. So he knows how to tap into. And when Elon Musk decided to invest in Tesla, like after a year and a half, because Elon was not aware of Tesla for like more than a year later, and he got information on Tesla, and then he decided to invest in it. The founders and the overall Tesla, they surfaced him up, and of course it boosts ego of Elon, who loved it. They brought him to the face of the company, and that is when Tesla started pushing higher. Everyone got to know about Tesla and became Tesla where Tesla is today. Same is the case with Caspa and SNT and all that. They can have the best technology. If they don't have the right face, the right way of presenting, they will not work. It will not work. The business will not survive, because you can have the best product in the world, but if you cannot present it, that will be a disaster. Okay. Sorry for the sound in background. I cannot get up to stop it. It's a toy for my cats, and it goes for 10 minutes. So it starts every 4 hours. Okay. Now let's do TA on the 2 requested coins. One was Graph. Let's do Graph. Then there is Rose. Oh, Graph I did already. Rose. Did I do Rose? No, I did not. Okay, now I'll do Rose and then ARB, and then we'll go back to questions. Please don't spam comments. Okay, so the support of Rose is at 0.063. Its resistance is at 0.076, 0.077. It's sitting in the middle at 0.071. And it is kind of going inside a triangle, and it's in the middle. I wouldn't trade something that is in the middle. But if you want to look for a direction from the middle, I think it will go lower first before it goes high, and only then it will make this triangle structure, but it is not mandated that it needs to do it. So you can ignore this as well. But it is trying to play this triangle game. So from here it needs to go down, then go a little bit up, and then either break out or break down. We will see that part once that happens, but it's in the middle. It's not in a tradable place because of its risk. Okay. So ARB is sitting at $1, 1.01. Its support is at 0.94, and its resistance is all the way up at 1.16. Again, it's not sitting in the middle, but it's sitting kind of in the middle. So let me see if there is anything blocking it. Yeah, there are no issues with the chart. I think if the rally continues, because it has tested its support, you should expect ARB to actually go up. There's one smaller resistance at 1.065, but it will break through it and it will go towards 1.16 if there's nothing happens in the market. Michael says, cool information, thank you. No problem at all. I want to thank you for what you do. I found you on TikTok and like being part of the XRP community. Thank you, Awakened. I'm glad to hear that. And I will do other requests as well. Let me just read comments. If I have $50 a week, what would be my best projects? I think if you are going to invest $50 a week, don't invest. Do something else with it. Because these markets, the way you are going about it, they will only disappoint you. Like, let me give you an example. I don't need to calculate it. 10% profit on a 50 is $5. I don't think it will make you happy. I mean, it's 10%, But at 10% on $1 million is $100,000. It will make someone happy. So it's just that the amount will upset you. It's not that the market has an issue. Okay. Okay. So someone is asking about Phil. Phil is Filecoin. I think Filecoin is a storage project. Price target for it for the bull run, I'll see, because like I mentioned, Filecoin and storage and other projects, they have 40 projects like that. Last I checked, it's sitting at $2 billion, which means it has captured a big chunk of the market. And yeah, as it has captured big chunk of the market, similarly it has suffered in the same way. This pattern is called Burj Khalifa. I don't think it's official, but we all call it Burj Khalifa. And this is Filecoin. This is what you see in Shiba, Doge, Floki. This is a meme coin structure, but you're seeing it in Filecoin. It's a sign of oversaturation. Filecoin is dealing with 39 other companies doing the same thing. So you need to understand this is not stock market. In stock market, 200 people can do the same thing and maybe still have something to eat, because stock market is big. It's $50 trillion market cap. This one is 2 trillion. Not even 2 trillion, but let's say it's 2 trillion. So it's how many times smaller? It's 25 times smaller than stock market. So 2,500% less than the stock market. That's why there is no room to fight that much. And still, after this whole disaster, Filecoin is still sitting at, for the love of God, at $2 billion. Wow. So when it comes to all-time high, it will never go to its all-time high. That's one thing I can promise you, because it's almost impossible. People, all planet needs to be stupid enough to invest in it to make it reach all-time high again. And I think in a bull run, thinking that Filecoin is the champion of the world and all the other 39 projects are not the deserving, I need to check all the fundamentals to see who is doing what and hundreds of factors. I mean, that's why I do one-on-one mentorships to teach people how to evaluate. It takes hours and hours of digging to find out what the project is doing, if it's good or not. But by looking at it, I would say that if everyone goes mad, maybe it will go to 60 in a bull run, to answer your question. But so many things needs to go right for it to go even to 60. 60 is way high. Bitcoin only, ignore the noise. Okay, we have a maximalist. Will XRP dump before halving? XRP doesn't behave the way the market behaves. XRP is more of a news coin now. If there is a good news, it pumps. If there is a bad news, it dumps. And that's pretty much it. So halving, no halving, it will not have an impact on XRP because it's not going in line with the market. Graph is done. I think I've done all the requested coins. RBA, Graph, everything is done. Should I buy Render? Render is a unique project. I'm sure now there would be copies of Render as well, but it's one of its kind. It's the first one. It's like Ethereum was the first in what it's doing. So it has this first mover's advantage. But how far it can go, it depends on the scalability and adoption. A lot of things needs to come into play. Last I checked, it was sitting at $1.2 billion market cap. So every time you're thinking of a 10x, you're talking about $9 billion more. What is over resaturated? I don't know resaturated, but I think I was talking about oversaturated. When you think crypto crash will happen, 2025, that is when I expect. Thoughts on Cakecoin? Cakecoin is another example of inflation disaster. It suffered a lot because they were giving staking of 70%, and no one should do that. They did. It suffered. Now they have fixed their mistakes. They're working on it. They're improving. The best part of Cake is that it makes a lot of money from its swap. It's one of the most respected swaps in Binance Smart Chain technology. So I use it. A lot of people use it. So they're making tons of money from there. And every business that makes money can survive and can fix itself. So I think Cake can reverse, Cake can fix itself, but not that high because everyone invested in Cake because it was like drugs. Put money in it and it will make you rich. Everyone has fallen for it. At that time, I thought the same as well. There's this guy on Twitter. I don't use Twitter, but I know him because I'm in shitcoin space. So there's a mentioning of his name all the time. Not all the time, sometimes. He's called, his name is Masiya. I think he invested $60,000 or $70,000 in Cake and he locked it. So people would lock it for like years. And that whole disaster happened. Everyone lost money to Cake. But now I think Cake will finally find its bottom. And from there, Cake will start working on its technology and improving. And then we will have the appropriate range for Cake as what is its actual high. But previous highs are not possible for Cake that were overdrugged. Irfan says KNC, I longed from 76 cents, although leverage is 4x. I'm panicking. Can you explain? Oh, don't worry. If you're using a stop loss, you're not using cross, you should be good. But who does that, right? 10 minutes left. Ish. K and C. I'll do K and C and then I have to go. I have 10 minutes left. Cake, graph, K and C, graph. Pumpkin spice latte. Yeah, I should learn this. I was calling it espresso. Can you say anything about cross wallet? Cross wallet app, CWT. I don't know anything about it. Do you provide training? Yes, sir. I do have a course and I do have a one-on-one mentorship and I have a class mentorship. One-on-one is $10,000. Class is $2,000. But for that I need 5 students. So you always need to wait for 5 people to come together. And the courses, they are separate. They're different prices. Paris coin, I don't know. And they're 6 months. Over 6 months, by the way. IMX, what are your thoughts? I cannot do one more TA. I have KNC. Okay, thanks for all great information. You're going to be big. Thank you so much, Crypto King. I hope so. That is my whole agenda. I am trying to become famous without giving people 100x coin or doing this stuff. Let's see if it works out. If being Gen 1 pays off, we will see. Any word on meme coin? It's newly launched project. I highly recommend to stay away from it. It's just like gas. Hello, about Celestia. What do you think? I think it is in hype. Stay away from it. Everything that becomes famous, stop buying and trading that thing. Oh, TIA, yeah. And I think it is new as well on top of it. Yeah. Stay away from this thing. Launched in November. Yeah, trading this is a disaster. Already almost $1 billion. You see these Filecoin and everything, when they were launched, it had this same feeling of, meme coin, gas, TIA, blasting off to the moon and going big, and people were thinking, this thing is not going to stop. Now see where they are. Because whales and sharks and everyone, they push it. They try to, manipulate the price and give hope to people. Everyone goes about it, and then they start dumping, and it never gets fixed. Because people don't realize what they do. Like if I ask someone, what does TIA do? They wouldn't know. And if I check it, I will not be shocked to see it's another blockchain project. Let me see what it is. It's the first modular blockchain network that enables anyone to easily deploy their own blockchain. Okay, it's different. At least it's not layer 1, layer 2. With minimal overhead. Okay, so this is more like BNB or Ethereum or Solana. They're doing something like that. So at least they're doing a bit different, and not a bad thing. All they need to do is just to become famous, because people need to use it. I buy daily projects that are launched on Ethereum, that are launched on Binance Smart Chain. Maybe I would start buying something from Solana as well, but will I buy a project launched on TIA? Will people create projects on TIA? Then we all need to go and get educated on one more blockchain. That is a very big question to ask. People don't like to switch restaurants. They don't like to switch their food. It's not easy to do that. You are telling them to go and learn one more blockchain to buy and sell. Chainlink is the same old story. $12 is a support. As long as that holds, you can expect it to go towards $18. I don't know, did it hold the support or not. Link. Yeah, it is holding very nicely. Many of my colleagues in UAE say that future trading is haram, and I'm not sure what to do. It is true. It is true. Personally, I believe the same. So they're not lying about that part. That is true. Do you share crypto signals in Telegram? Yes, I have a community called VIP. You join my free Telegram and then go there, ask premium. The bot will guide you how to join. It's $10 a month. Spot trading with low capital is not profitable. Yeah, I know. Sayed Najam, what I personally do is that I personally focus on shitcoins, because shitcoins are like leveraged power. Their power is like it's like leverage trading, but they're on spot. So shitcoins is like you buy a project that is very new, no one knows about it, you make some profit with it, and the profit is always 100% and above. So we don't talk about 10%, 20%, that kind of crap. It's always 100% and above that we are targeting. And of course, the risk is the same as you have with future trading, same liquidation and all that stuff. But it's not leverage, it's on spot. But shitcoins is way more, you need to be educated on it. So, but you can do that. Okay, now let's go through this fast. Oh my God. Maruk Zatri says, hi please. Hi please. INJ please. Oh, I'll take INJ. Some news came out. What happened? Okay, his account is restricted. His account on where? Oh, his CZ Binance. Oh, so his Twitter account is restricted. Okay, that's fine. I mean, yeah, anyway. I'm now became more confused. Which narrative do you think has the potential? Okay, hearted me, thank you for that. Greetings, I trust you're preparing for the upcoming significant currency reset. This is what I think they have given it to everyone who is in XRP. Talking about currency reset. There is no reset. If you have 15K, no, not that question again. how are you? What are your thoughts about EWT? Energy web tokens. I thought you're talking about Elliott waves theory. It's also EWT. Energy web tokens, I haven't heard of them. Okay, let's render. We talked about render, ARB, Chainlink, we have done this, Shiba done, Solana done. I'll post a video on Solana as well. I think if you have missed all this, it is on YouTube. These poor 15 people are watching me continuously and quietly. What about FTT? Will it reach back to the previous high of $20? Yeah, if they launch the thing again and everything goes right, yes, it's an exchange, it can. TIA, okay, Nirlavi, I'll do a TIA for you, but it is going to be inaccurate because TIA is a new project, so that makes it very difficult. Just a second. TIA. I'm running out of time. Okay, so as the history of TI is very, very small, it can go wrong very easily, but still, what I see here in the chart, in the short term, on the short-term data, its support is at $5, okay? And of course, it has no top whatsoever. I cannot offer a resistance because this thing can go anywhere. But as long as $5 hold for TIA, you can expect it to go back to $6, $7, 7.5, even higher. It can continue to rally, but it really needs to hold its support of $5. And if I look at for structures, if I could see any structure, just a second. If there are any patterns appearing. It's not a clean pattern. Yeah, it is not. Let me check a different time frame. Yeah, there are no structures whatsoever, but $5 is a support for TIA. So if $5 break, it means it's going to go back to $1. It can go back there easily. That's a problem with new projects. You cannot tell much about it. Why, and be specific, do you think the market will crash with the ETF still looming? Oh, that doesn't matter. ETF doesn't mean crap. If you think that ETF is something good, please come and explain why it will keep it bullish. You need to give me a reason for it. What does it do fundamentally, apart from people getting bullish about it for no reason? Just like people get bullish about Bitcoin halving, which doesn't mean anything again. Okay, I am out of time. I have given you guys 1.5 hours. I'm going to just quickly go through. Shah, good job, thank you. ETH I have covered already. Hello brother, how are you? What do you think about a guy who wants to increase wallet 10% a month? Yeah, it is possible if you're talking about average, but there will be months that will not be good, but there will be months when you will double it by 20% to compensate for the month where you had a bad month, or you will double. So you look at averages, you don't try to do it on monthly basis. Every month you try, but if you don't succeed, that's okay. Okay, let me go fast. That's so many comments. And I still can't figure out. They're telling me to follow someone to add them to as my team, and then they can, manage the chat for me. But if it is about following, I cannot do that. And then these people, they don't stop spamming. I should start blocking people. What is the best place to buy crypto before they go on exchanges? It's always on dexes, but the moment you go there, you will lose everything because it's not simple. I don't know why people think it's easy. It's on Uniswap, it's on PancakeSwap. Even the graphs you will not see. When you add them to the wallet, you will not see their balance, and there are thousands of things. The token will not appear in your wallet. You need to manually add it. When you add it, you will see the number of tokens. You will not see the balance of it. There are hundreds of things involved. Don't do something you don't learn. It's not like going to an exchange and buying a coin that your friend told you. Mr. Courage, I will remember your name and I'll make sure that I never respond to you for all this spam. Anyway, everyone, thank you so much for joining in, and it was lovely having you. I've spent 1.5 hours, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully 1 p.m. Toronto time. I just got really tired. I didn't know that 1.5 hours will be difficult. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye.